Well, it's been exactly 1 year since we finished the digging on our backyard pond project. In that year, we have done a lot of work to try to transform this into our backyard paradise, but we're not quite done yet. Matter of fact, in a week, we're having our first official outing for the pond, and we've got a handful of projects that still need to get done. So in this video, I'm going to share with you all of our last minute additions, and hopefully by the end of it, we'll be ready to have a good time.
Dig Drive DIY.
Well, if you caught one of our more recent videos, then you remember I edged out around all these pine trees, and we were going to put the leftover mulch from the house in there to get rid of it. And of course it wasn't enough. We actually used all the mulch from the house in that group of trees. And this group over here, there's a huge area. Now, why would we remove the mulch from our house and put in decorative river rock and then opt to put mulch underneath these trees? Well, that's a good question. Actually, we're going to put a natural colored mulch in there. The idea being that any debris or sticks and needles that fall there, they just blend into the mulch, and we're really not going to take care of it. We're using the mulch basically as a weed suppression and to keep that looking nice underneath there. So I went to our local mulch place, picked up 14 yards in Louis of their aged natural mulch, got it over here. I need to get it dumped out on the slab because we finally made room after getting all that river rock cleaned up. And then we're going to see about hauling it over here and getting it placed. That's a lot of mulch to do. So the plan is, rather than use the tractor and loader to haul every scoop of mulch over there, I'd like to load up this little trailer. Yeah, there's a trailer hiding under here. Maybe we can load up this little trailer and pull it back and forth with Bruno, and that would save probably 1/5 of the trips if I just used the loader. Well, hopefully I've got my stockpiles moved out far enough that I can dump the mulch here in the middle and then work from it. Came out really close to coming off the concrete, but managed to keep it on there. All right, hopefully I can start loading that up before it spills on the driveway. You know, somebody made a comment on the video when we put the landscaping stone around the house. They said, you keep everything pretty nice around your place. You should call your channel OCD DDD. I thought it was pretty funny. I'm not OCD though. All right, let's head over there and start shoveling. These are all the rocks that came out of the pond when we dug the pond. And I always thought, well, Carol always liked it too. We always wanted to make some of those rock stacks in here. I think it'd be neat to see from the pond to see the rock stacks. I don't know how they do it, but it looks like they just stack them on top of each other.
Ooh, that one. Should have that went first or not?
I have sunflower seeds.
Don't mess up the mulch.
Huh?
Said don't mess up the mulch. That looks good though. I like that.
Okay, I'll call that good enough. Show off. I think the kids will get a kick out of that. When they're in the pond, they can see those rock formations. All right, now we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna cut this triangle out and we're gonna fill this in with our cracked river rock. Try to make it look real nice. Time for the new stone on top. I got it all knocked down. I'm going to bring it up level with the concrete there and just below the siding, so that way I've got some fill. I can fill it up about 2 inches all the way around. All right, we are getting real close. It's really too hot to be doing this afternoon, so might take a dip in the pool. We'll wet this down, put it in the picnic table, and show you how it all turned out. Here's our picnic table. Now we need an umbrella. Oh, a little pretty picture. All right, we got new mulch underneath all those pine trees. Didn't want this guy to feel left out, nor did we want this batch of trees to feel left out. So we put down 10 or 12 yards of mulch. We had a little bit left over from that truckload that I got. We just made a video about removing all the mulch around our house because we were tired of mulch, and then we turned around and put a bunch of mulch here. And I think out here is a different use case than what it was around the house. This we hope to just forget it and let it go. Here's our little pool house. The girls did a nice job of getting that decorated. Don't peek in there yet?
Not yet.
Why not?
They're not done with their sign. They don't want you to see it.
Oh, all right. The topic of today, and the thing we're probably the most excited about, is the arrival of our new patio furniture for up here on the concrete. If you're a regular viewer, then you noticed several weeks ago or a month or two ago, we got those Adirondack chairs that are up against the garage. So this is a nice little spot to sit in the shade that's close enough to the pond to still feel like you're a part of everything. But this area right here is what we'll be addressing today. All right, so are you excited about this?
Yes. Very excited.
Huh?
Excited, nervous, hoping we made the right choice. Hopefully it all fits and we don't go to lay it out and there's not enough room.
Yeah, so we had a long and difficult experience trying to select what patio furniture we wanted to use here. We got the fake wood. We went to a local store, Dan's Porch and Patio, and they were terrific. Dan's has a huge selection. Their service and staff was really friendly and helpful and
Yes.
polite and the whole deal. And we thought the furniture was going to be 7 weeks out. Turns out it's arriving early, which is perfect. So we're excited about that because of the party coming up on Sunday. So can't say enough about Dan's Porch and Patio locally here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So go check them out if you're local to our area. They've been great. And actually I see the delivery truck coming now. So you guys really don't have to assemble anything? It's already all assembled?
It depends on the company.
Oh, really? So is this assembled? Most of this stuff is all assembled, or?
Most of this company, this is Hostetler.
Hostetler, yep.
Yeah.
So you don't have to put anything together, huh?
The tables usually come in 2 pieces, but it's literally just you slap the top on and it's 4 screws.
Okay, cool. What do you think? Is there enough room?
I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, we can always sneak it this way or tighten them up a little
Well,
bit.
there's plenty of room here, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's starting to make more sense why we made this wide, right? Because it always looked a little strange the way we had it. This is like your Christmas here, right?
Yeah.
First time sitting in one of these.
Like it's made for me. I just need a little pillow maybe. But
So you like it?
yes, I love it.
Good, good. Oh, here come some tables.
Okay.
Where do the tables go?
Right here and then in between the last
Okay.
two. Yeah.
There you go. All right. And then just an FYI, try and keep this area clear right here because that's the igniter and then a thermal coupling.
Okay.
So if something gets like wedged in there or something,
Okay.
cause it not to, the spark not to get
Sure.
to it. And
So you don't want to put stone up over this or anything.
this,
That's the
especially,
burner.
especially this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then does the fire come through all there, everywhere?
Yeah, it comes up through here.
Yep. Okay.
And then everything is
Yeah,
of,
we
kind
can.
of in-
Close enough. We'll get it.
Yeah.
all right.
You guys are done already?
That's it. We just made a signature and we're out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Jordan, was it?
Yep.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Have a good
You guys did a great job.
Guys, have a
See
good
ya.
day.
All the money we earned from the videos of the pond went into this furniture. All right, so we're gonna make adjustments. We got to get umbrellas situated, and then we'll reveal what it looks like when it's all done. So ever since we got our pond dug over here, we've been thinking about converting one of these little buildings into what, like a pool shed or a pond house?
Pool house.
Pool house. But this is what we got now. And the project at hand is to see if we can hang up these rafts right here. So Carol and the girls went to Menards today. They got some materials. What did you get? Oh, galvanized pipe.
Yes.
So here's the idea. We're gonna fasten these on the wall somehow so we can hang these up. we want to hang these pool rafts on that back wall right there. I thought this would be a good project for the girls to assist in. Well, I'll get some tools. I went and grabbed what I think are the tools we're going to need. Put them right there, 74. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got some screws. Put one screw hole right here above the line because we're going to use the line every time. Put that hole up there, yep, and put it right on the line. Like that. Go up just a little bit more. There you go. Okay, see if you can start it. Go slow. Put pressure on it. Oh, it's all right. Okay, I'm going to let you put these other ones in, okay? There you go. You got it. You did that one. You got to get it straight. So you got to make sure the screw's kind of straight. Okay, you won't have to hold, take your fingers off of there and just push with the back of your hand. There you go. There it goes. We've got our bases mounted. Now let's put the pipes up there. Just 3/4 inch pipe, 2 foot long. And you got a cap on the end?
Yeah.
Gotta kind of hold it straight. We're not going to be doing chin-ups from these. It won't hold you. It's not made for people. It's Ella's turn. Line it up. Look at how level it is. Look at the other ones. There you go. There you go. Okay. Put her to the test.
Is it on?
Do you want me to go biggest to small? I know, I couldn't decide either.
Well, I would say that's mission complete, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. Looks good. Well, we're going to keep on organizing our little pool house here and see what all we can cram in here and keep from blowing away. But all right, we're getting there. We've got our picnic area and probably the eyesore area. I don't think the equipment's too bad, but she wants to know if I can do something with the junk area. It is kind of in plain sight of the pond, so I'm going to work on cleaning this up. We ought to do something about that wellhead. We got an idea for that too. All right, well, I will admit that looks a lot better. That was getting pretty cluttered back there, and admittedly, some of that stuff was still there since when we were trying to drive the well. We want to come up with something to cover this up, not only just to make it look better, but to actually protect it too. So in the wintertime, I was able to put this over the top because when I winterize it, I uncouple this pipe, blow the water out of everything, but here in the summertime with the pipe connected, I can't make this little barrel fit. Plus this isn't the prettiest thing. So Kara did a little marketplace score the other day. I'm gonna go in the shop and see if I can get it fit up to prettify this, you know? Barrel's done and in place, but I guess we're going to straighten out one more edge. We're going to take that little whoop-de-doo out of there. It just doesn't jive with the rest of what's going on, so it's irregular. It's just she wants me to change it, so I'll change it. When we first got this in here, we thought the contour would look nice, but ever since, we both think it looks kind of silly. I think I'm going to cheat a little bit on this one. I've got a fortunate circumstance right here. Well, we're almost there. Got it dug out. There's about one backhoe bucket full, so that's not bad. You can see the old curve pretty clearly with the new curve. Now I got to get her filled in with stone. Well, the day got away from me yesterday. Last night I had to pack up because it was too dark. It's the morning of our party. It's supposed to be this afternoon. Of course, it's raining now, and it's the coldest that it's been in the last 2 weeks. But right now my main objective is to finish up this and button up any last minute things that need to get done. I know we got to put some tables and chairs in the garage. But I'm gonna get Bruno out and hook onto this hydraulic box. A lot of people ask me why I would choose one grader box over the other. Of course, I've got the 6-footer that's electric that I pull with the 755, and then I've got this 5-footer right here that's hydraulic that I pull with Bruno. And the choices come down to basically what am I doing. With this right here, I'm gonna move stone. I'm gonna collect some stone out here in the big part of the driveway, drag it up here, and deposit it right here on top of these bigger rocks. And for that, I want to choose the hydraulic box because it's quicker to go up and down, plus it's smaller, and I'm working in a confined area here. So the 72-inch box is great with that electric up and down when I'm just grading and you kind of set it and forget it. But for moving material where I got to dump and go back down a lot, I'm going to choose that one. All right, I'll admit that does look a lot better. OCD might be making sure that, you know, the equipment is lined up and parked parallel and square with each other. And I didn't get a tape measure on it or anything, but it's pretty close. We're worried about the wind with these umbrellas, so I might have a solution for that if it gets too windy. I haven't solved the ladder problem yet. That's my temporary solution for now, just an old wooden ladder. That looks pretty good. These bases right here, I don't think are gonna cut it. I think the umbrella can hold up to a pretty good wind, maybe. We definitely need a sturdier base, but with a limited time constraint, my options are limited. So, but I do have something out back. 2 what look to be umbrella stands made out of tires and concrete. These are actually part of an old volleyball net, and they've been here for 25 years, I think, 20 years. I'm not sure where I got them, but I think they were Paul's, my old boss. And Paul, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but this is where they are. So there are 2 things right off the bat that I need to do. This is the umbrella tube, and of course it's way too big, or the hole in this is way too big for that. So I'm gonna need an adapter, and this right here is about perfect. It fits in there relatively tight, and then this fits inside of here relatively tight, but I don't want it this tall, so I'm gonna cut it off. Hopefully I can use this pipe for both of them. The second thing I need to be able to do is move them easily. Obviously I'm going to want to use the tractor for that. I think it'll serve a double function if I drill a hole through the base, the shim, and the umbrella tube. That way when I put the umbrella in, I can pin it to the base, and when I'm not using the umbrella, when I want to move it, I can just put a bolt through the hole and grab it with a chain and pick the whole thing up. This pipe is 40 inches long, so I'm just going to cut it in half and use both halves on this. Let's go cut this and we'll start drilling holes. So there's one. Hopefully it sticks up about a 1/2 inch. Oh, an inch. That'll work. I think that'll work under the circumstances. I know that they're not perfectly tight and snug, but I don't know that it'll matter too much. Well, it isn't pretty, but it's not tipping over. It's kind of clouding up anyway now, so I don't even know that we're going to need the umbrellas, but I think they're more secure, and I'm happier to have them secure, even though they look a little hokey. But, all right, well, guess we'll be here in about 1 hour, so finish just in time. I better get cleaned up, and we'll get the party started. What are you doing, Penny? Uh-oh. What do you think of our... So, how long have those tires been here at this place? Do you remember them?
They've
Always been here? You know where I think they're from? In the year 2000, we had our 5-year class reunion here at this house. We weren't even married yet. So 24 years. I got those in hopes that we were going to play volleyball at the reunion. I don't think we ever did. See, it pays to hold on to stuff. Okay. Well, everybody's going to...
Exactly what I had dreamed, but...
We got all this nice new furniture and old tires to hold them. We need some skirts. What can we put at the bottom? Like a skirt, like a, you know, Christmas tree skirt around the tire.
Okay, well,
All right.
keep thinking on that one.
Well, guests will be here in an hour.
Time to get changed.
Gotta get changed. Party's been a huge success. Everybody's having a good time. Lots of swimming. We just got done eating pizza. We're gonna relax a little bit more by the pond. And you know what? The wind has died down too. So the umbrella anchors, though, they work great. Okay, we're gonna do a group picture out by the pier. So the party was good? Good? Well, I gotta say, I think our first official scheduled pond outing was a definite success. The kids had a lot of fun. The adults all got to socialize. We all got to eat, and the pond went off without a hitch. And our umbrellas didn't go down in the wind too. So this is what makes all the work worth it. You know, when you think about digging a hole in your backyard and whether or not you'll use it, then you want to have things like this that make people come together. It's what part of makes us all community. The girls had a terrific ball season, and this was a great way to cap it off. So I want to thank all of them for coming over here to hang out tonight. I want to thank all of you for clicking on this video. I hope that you liked it, and if we're lucky, we'll see you back here in the next one. We got to plan the next pond party. All right, so check this out. The girls did a bunch of work on their pool house. Unbeknownst to me, this right here is cool. They took this old chalkboard, had a great idea for the name, the pool house, and then we're gonna have everyone that has swum in the pond sign it. So over the years, we're hoping we fill up this board. There's me, king of the sea. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, I wanna check out that fire table. Pizza and s'mores by the fire. It's pretty nice.